All right, welcome back. Another episode of Laces of Spaces. My boy
Yes,
Xavier.
sir. I think we're at episode 7.
We
Siete.
are approaching the double digits. We're rocking and rolling. How was your weekend?
Bro, it was good. I literally get every single college game, so that was amazing. I have them all in order, so literally I'm clicking through every single play. Like if somebody's on a play, I'm going to the next one. I don't think I missed a single. If there's a commercial, I'm going to a new play or another station. Like, bro, so nice. I have ESPN, ESPN News, ESPN Plus, like every.
Everything. That's nice. I got like 99% of the games. All the games I want to watch, I can watch. And I'm literally just every single play. After the play, I'm just next, next.
Exactly.
Unless Texas is playing, then I'm locked in to basically unless it's a commercial break, I'm tuned in. But there was
Yeah,
a lot of
my
good
dad was
games this
getting
week.
salty. He was like, "Stop changing the channel." Like, I can't.
No, I can't. I can't watch the in between stuff. There's just too much stuff. I'm I got like two extra TVs I'm taking in the living room next weekend. I'm just gonna have three on at once.
That's what I told him. We need to take some extra TVs.
And I'm still gonna be flipping on all three.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of good games. Dude, we crushed it on our picks. We both went 9-3. Yeah, we are back in the positives. We literally have the same exact record. We were 11-15 going into this week. Now we're 20-18.
That's smooth.
Yeah, yeah,
We're gonna take off this week. I can't
yeah.
believe fucking Miami's the one that ruined it,
Oh my God. The parlay. Don't
bro.
even. Oh,
I would have been so sick.
I was sick. Did you see that one guy? You probably didn't. So this guy had like 26 teams
Yeah,
cashed
the
out at 250 and it's all of them hit for a
would have made a
million.
meal.
That's
Oh,
tough.
what do
I
you
just had
do?
you cry for a good week.
But then you're happy you still got 250,000. So that's the only reason it's okay.
Yeah, you're right. Only downfall is just the extra 750K. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a big downfall, right?
I mean, I hated losing. I put $30 on that parlay, and it was to win 1,700 that we cooked up, and A&M just had to win. God, that was a terrible football game. That was just
That was bad football.
that was bad
A&M
football.
did. I like their new quarterback.
You
I
what?
like their new quarterback guy.
Max,
Yeah.
the lefty. He's all
Oh,
right. He's
yeah.
not going to win you any big games. I don't know how good Miami is.
Obviously, we should have went with Vegas. We didn't know shit about Miami, and if they're number 12 and fucking A&M's number 23, and they're are bet to lose, or they're supposed to lose. Obviously, they know something, but we don't.
Yeah,
So
that one got me good. That one got me good. Literally ruined everything. I was having such a good day. I hit a couple bets. I bet Texas straight, and I bet Kansas money line to win. Old Kansas showed up. Shout out freaking
Kansas is
Kansas.
ranked 23 right now. I think.
You're lying. They're ranked.
I think they're 23 right now. That could be a complete lie. Could be a complete lie. But Kansas scored on two out of three possessions. So they have a 66% chance of scoring a touchdown. They literally showed their last like 10 possessions. It was like touchdown, 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 field goal, halftime, touchdown, 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 touchdown. I'm like,
Hold up.
what is Kansas
What
over there doing?
is Kansas nice this year?
That's what it looks like.
I mean, because they beat two good teams in a row. West
I think they put
Virginia,
up 50 points each game.
West Virginia and Houston. I mean, Houston's not a fucking good. They're not that good, but for Kansas to beat them, that's a big W.
That's a big W for Kansas. I'm
They're
very proud of
first.
that.
They're currently first in the Big 12.
Yeah.
When's the
They're
last time you
really
think?
first in the Big 12?
Yeah, they're. Well, I guess they're tied for first, but they have them like listed number one. Oh, because they have a conference win. Yeah, they are number one. They beat West Virginia. They're the only one with a conference win. Shout out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't think I would have ever guessed that I would have saw Kansas first in
Is
the Big
Kansas gonna beat Texas this year? Kansas gonna beat Tech. All right, I'll just be honest. It's gonna happen. They're gonna beat Texas. It's a big possibility.
Okay,
Only team that I
Texas.
see messing with Kansas right now is OU. Kansas is storming through the Big 12 to the championship.
What if what if Kansas runs the table? Hold on. What do you think their odds are to win the national championship? I gotta see
Yeah,
this.
look that up for me.
Let's see. They are plus 50,000. So if you put $100 on them and they win, you get 50 G's. Yeah, no
I
way
wish
Kansas wins the fucking title.
no way they do it.
But it's a good
No way
story.
they
That
do it.
it was fun to watch them.
Thank
They
you.
play at Tex. I don't that's gonna be a tough one. That's at the end of the year. And then they play Texas the following week at home. That's gonna be I hope they're both ranked. If Kansas can be ranked, that'd be fucking awesome. I don't think they are right now, but they're close.
Yeah, I think I saw fake rankings. I had them at 23. But still, Kansas being 3-0 is they deserve to be at least 25.
And
Just because.
that was my underdog of the week too.
Good shit. Good stuff, man.
You took
I think
Miami.
Kansas, I'll bet who's Kansas play this week?
Duke.
What's Duke look like?
Um, Duke's one of those teams, man. They're both 3-0, but Duke's beat North Carolina,
Who's
AT&T.
Duke played?
They beat Northwestern, Temple, and North Carolina AT&T or whatever
Yeah,
that's.
Kansas is gonna come in there and destroy their ass.
Kansas are
I'm going on Kansas.
7. It's in Kansas, and they're 7.5 point favorites.
Yep.
That is crazy. They were a 9 point underdog last week,
And
and now
won by 20.
they won
1,
by 18
18. Yeah. I was
at Houston,
I
in
watched that
Houston,
game too.
in Houston. Yeah, that was a good game. Let's see
Houston
what
was
other.
fighting on the sideline, so
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
I told
Well,
you it's a battle of undisciplined football. So
yeah, they're just a bad football team. Every single week you've said that, and
yep.
it remains consistent. It remains consistent. What would you do if someone just came up and wow chunked you on the sideline? It'd have to be a brawl.
It had I mean, you can't do that. You can't be the one that comes up and pushes.
He,
I don't know,
he
man.
pushed him so hard too. That dude has, I bet you he has whiplash right now. His
Yeah.
neck is probably a little sore. You think,
They're hurting from being punished at practice. But knowing their football team, they didn't get punished at all. They're just fucking undisciplined.
dude, would that get you kicked off the team? Or like what would a punishment look like in a program?
Uh,
Do something like that.
They'll probably be suspended a game, I would say.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
With Matt Wells, with Cliff, I don't know.
A
It's hard to
half.
say. Depends on who you are. There's a lot of variables that go into it. Depends on who you are. Depends on point in the season. Depends on if they're trying to make a point or not. So it's a lot that goes into that.
I feel you. What other games did you watch? Let's talk about Texas.
Hell, man.
Talk
Yeah,
about
let's talk
Texas.
about Texas.
Go down 17-7 in the first half, first quarter, first half,
Well,
and
Texas
then
played the most unpassionate defense I've ever seen in my life. Texas was giving UTSA 7 yards per play. Playing, why are they playing 10 yards off every play? Frank was
I
literally
was
just
yes.
that shit was pissing me off. It was like they were just throwing hitch routes.
It's like I feel like the way you shut down Frank is you got to play close and make him throw the deep ball. Make
Bro,
him throw the deep ball. It's been like that since
why
high
were they?
school.
I don't know why they were literally just giving them. They like that was pissing me off. I'm like they're not
Yeah.
trying to play forceful. Like that was some soft defense. And then they had the worst targeting call I've ever seen. Also, so that sucked.
The refs, man, they've been totally against Texas this year. But I actually liked that they went down and then they came back and dominated. So
I
I
did like
forgot
that.
what was the so it was so they were down
48-20.
Yeah, 41-20
40,
was the final
yeah,
score. Yeah,
41
and
to 20. Yeah.
they were down 17-7 in the second quarter. Came back, tied it at halftime, and then just they allowed 3 points the rest of the game. So defense showed up in the second half, but
Yeah.
when you're playing great teams, you can't have act
No,
like that.
because
But
most teams would have took off for 35 with the way that they were playing defense.
yeah, like you do that to Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, Baylor, they're gonna put points on you. But it was probably a letdown. You know, you just played the best team and one of the best teams in the country, almost won, and now you got to come play UTSA. So I'm just glad they pulled through and won. Bijan Robinson's a freaking beast. That guy,
Yeah, he was a dog out there.
20 carries, 183 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
I
That's a
didn't
stat line.
know he had 183. Yeah, no, that's a great stat line. I didn't know
Yeah.
he had 183. He was going crazy. He was breaking tackles left and right. So makes sense.
Also,
I'm very sad that I won't be in Lubbock this weekend for this Texas game. All my friends are going.
no.
Oh, it's sold
So
out.
I
Lubbock's
know
gonna be a.
it's gonna be popping in Lubbock.
My niece
I'm just
decided to
glad
get
it's not
me
a night
tickets.
game. I'm glad it's not a night game.
Bro.
Things get weird in Lubbock at night.
They get so weird, and they get weird at 2:30. Shit, they get weird at 11. You're gonna see college kids like probably on top of buildings. Like it's a wild time out there. It's a wild west.
Quick preview on that. What do you guys what do you give your Tech Red Raiders a shot? What's that? What percentage chance they win?
I give them a 30% chance.
30% chance.
Donovan can't be out there throwing picks left and right. You can't have a pick six. He had a pick six against NC State again. So we just played bad football against NC State. If Texas plays soft defense, then we have a good running back. We do have good receivers and all that. It's just our quarterback has to be on, and our defense is really stiff. So Texas offense also has to be on to get past our defense. So
I
it's a
heard
big challenge here.
I heard today that Ewers was practicing full padded up practice. Listen,
Um,
if Ewers plays, I don't think you guys have a chance.
Now, if yours is playing, that 30% goes all the way up to like go down to like two. It's gonna be yeah. Yours is
Hudson Card isn't bad. He played when we played him, right? But he just didn't play quarterback when he went to at Lake Travis.
I don't know if he ever played. Like he might have played. I don't know if he did though. I don't remember him. Like I don't know if he ever got in the
Mm,
game. He might have just been their second string quarterback.
yeah, they had Charlie Brewer at the time. Um, I mean, he's not terrible. I don't know. He's not Ewers. He's
He's not
he's
yours.
just not Ewers. But it's nice to know that if when Ewers goes down, we probably have one of the best backups in the country. A guy with experience. I mean, he's probably not the best, but he's got experience. He started some games. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, they got to. We play OU. They play OU. Texas plays OU in 2 weeks, and if they skate
Like
by
gonna be the last.
Oklahoma,
No, that's not the last Red River. I want to go to
no,
that game.
that's October 8th.
October 8th. Okay. I think I'm down to go to that game.
That's a bet.
Is
I'll
it
look at tickets.
at the Cotton Bowl?
Yeah, the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah, I think I'll be at that game.
That's like 40 minutes from my house. Yeah, that's a bet.
Yeah, I think
Um,
that's
so let's see. I want to say Texas is favored by 6.5 against Red Raiders this week. Six and a
that could
half.
be our first on the road podcast.
Oh,
Sit
you?
down outside the Red River rivalry. I'll
That'd be
wear OU
crazy.
gear just to be the yeah. I'll wear the scarlet and white just to
Oh
be a
no.
protagonist.
Oh no. Did you see OU Oklahoma State rivalry is going to be done whenever OU goes to
Yeah, that's pretty
SEC.
lame.
They
That's
could
also like
easily
Texas and Maine.
they could easily schedule non-conference. Like it's not like you they let's see. They're
Are
playing
you
these
scared?
whack schools like, University of Louisiana Monroe or whoever. Why
Just
not
to get
schedule them in
easy
your
wins.
non-conference? It's like
Just to get easy wins.
it's petty stuff not to play each other. To me, that seems like Oklahoma State's scared, just like A&M was scared to play Texas.
A&M is scared to play Texas.
I think A&M might be a cult.
I fucking hate A&M. Did you see that one drill guy? He's like
Texas
the
A&M.
the Miami.
Yeah,
I'm like, if you don't stop it, I'm like, oh. Every time he did that, I cringed. Every
that
single
was.
time he was first.
They need to find a different guy. That guy's not it. That doesn't even sound like the crowd's into it. They're like probably like, what the hell is this guy doing?
Bro, I hated it. I got a story for you guys. There's a Florida Gator. I'm like, what? I hate that shit.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah. Um, let's see what else. You said Mississippi State. I wrote it down. You said Mississippi State was going to blow out LSU. LSU won.
They did.
That's a big W for LSU.
It is. It's a big one.
I still don't like Brian Kelly though. I don't know why. I don't like that
I
guy.
hate Brian Kelly.
He's a
He came
weird
from
dude.
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Anything that has to do with the fucking Fighting Irish, I hate. You know who I just found out is a non-conference school? Also, Liberty. I did not know Liberty was non-conference, so I hate them as well.
Like
Liberty's where Malik
independent.
Willis came from.
They're
Yeah,
independent.
yeah,
That's weird. Why would you? I don't know why Notre Dame does. They should just join the Big Ten. That makes the most logical sense. Join the Big Ten.
yeah. And I guess they're not joining a conference, are they? Are they? Are you
Not
sure?
yet. Not yet.
I
We'll
feel
see.
like some reason I thought they were, but yeah, that's still stupid. They need to join a conference.
Yeah, especially with like the realigning and stuff. Like the SEC is going
Yeah.
to be like they're adding Texas and OU. You know who the Big Ten is adding?
Who?
UCLA and
UCLA and
USC.
yeah,
I mean,
that's
USC is a
stupid.
big get, but UCLA, come on.
Yeah, UCLA is the weakest school. I hate every single time UCLA posts a picture and all you see is the UCLA in their bleachers because nobody's at the fucking game.
Nobody goes.
Nobody goes to their games. It's so bad.
And they play at the Rose Bowl. I don't know if you've ever gotten the chance to go there, but that place is pretty cool. It's like iconic. I think I lost you.
You know,
Oh, there you go.
UCLA and USC are only like 20 minutes away from each other, which is like 2 hours in Cali, but if it wasn't traffic, it would only be like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you been to LA before?
I haven't.
It's
I
pretty
actually
cool.
have not been to LA. I need to go.
I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. They had good food. They had great food. Um,
Really?
great food. They got some
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
they
try it
have
out.
this like I don't even know what to call it. It's almost like a flea market for no, it's not. It's like a big ass food court downtown. And they have like some of the best tacos I've ever had. Like great. So
Say less.
hit up LA, get some tacos.
I
Um,
gotta hit that. I'm telling you, by next season, we're going to be going to games and doing this podcast at these games.
I'm so excited. That's gonna be so awesome. Ah,
We
um,
go to USC versus Ohio State.
they play each other next year?
I don't know. Whenever USC gets in
Oh,
the Big Ten,
oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be such a big game.
or
Oh,
USC versus Michigan, something just dope as fuck.
we definitely got to hit Ohio State, Michigan. That's like
Yeah,
one of the best rivalries of all time. Auburn,
it probably is
Alabama.
the best rivalry of all time.
It's definitely
Ohio
top
State
three.
Michigan is probably the best one.
I think the only ones that compare is like Auburn, Alabama. That's a pretty good rivalry. Um,
OU and Texas.
OU and Texas is a good one. That's pretty
Hmm.
much those are like the biggest.
Yeah.
I can't really
Uh,
think of like ones that get like nasty. Like Texas and OU hate. We hate. I hate OU. There's nobody I hate more than OU. And then there's A&M literally like a tick below.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's
Who's
about
y'all's
it.
biggest rival? Who's y'all's biggest rival? Tech.
It would we get pretty rowdy for all of our games. So it would go between Texas, TCU, and Baylor.
Mm,
They get
Baylor.
pretty good for all of those games. Yeah. Baylor used to be at the Cowboy Stadium every game. TCU is always a good game. And Texas, it's already sold out. So you know how that shit goes. And we just lost. So You see Tex player just absolutely dismantle his leg. Do you want to see it?
Is it bad?
His bone popped out. It was so bad.
Oh,
Like you can see his
no.
bone in the video. His bone scraped some turf.
Yeah, send it to me. I don't want
It's
to look at it, but
so,
I want to look at it.
it's so crazy.
Let's
No,
see
I'm gonna say
what other games were. Oregon. We were spot on Oregon.
I knew
We
Oregon was winning that.
they blew them. It was never even a chance. I knew Oregon was going to bounce back. There's no way they were that bad. I just think Georgia's that good. I mean, I can't believe BYU was number 12.
Yeah. I think honestly, like you said, Georgia's just that good. Georgia, who they play this weekend? Georgia gave up their first touchdown this weekend with 5 seconds left.
They played South Carolina. They made
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler look like
Spencer Rattler had no touchdowns.
it was 48-7.
Yeah.
I
And
they've played the same the amount of quarters that they've played this year is equivalent to the amount of points they've given up, I'm pretty sure. That's
exactly.
insane. That's
That's insane.
crazy. Wow. Can you
I
send it to me?
wish I had a defense like that. That's beautiful.
Stetson Bennett is pretty good. I was wrong about him.
He's a dog. I focus
He's really
Stetson.
good. He's got a good arm.
He's gonna be in the first round. Probably the first quarterback taken.
You know
Damn
who he
near.
reminds me of right now? Like the kind he's going on a run like Joe Burrow did at LSU.
Yeah.
Like nobody was talking about Joe Burrow
Better
being
than
the
Joe
number one
Burrow?
quarterback.
I think he's better than Joe Burrow.
Let's pump down.
No,
I
he
don't
is.
know. Is he better? Or does
He
Joe
is.
Burrow just have the worst offensive line in the history of NFL?
No, he's better than Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's he's a
Wow.
dog, but Stetson Bennett got it in him. Stetson Bennett got that dog in him. It's crazy.
I'm gonna have to post that on TikTok. That's a hot take. That's a hot take.
He has a dog in him, man.
So you think first round? You think first quarterback taken? Wow. I
Who to
mean,
be took over him? I mean, I guess Bryce Young and CJ Stroud, but other than that, Stetson Bennett would be the next best quarterback.
did you know Bryce Young was 5'11"?
Why not? Looks
I
about
didn't know
six
that
two,
either.
6'3".
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know about Bryce. The one thing that Bryce Young does better than anybody is he's so calm and composed. It doesn't matter if they're
Stetson Bennett's
playing,
done like fucking 5 incompletions. That's pretty calm.
but they're also playing dog shit opponents right now.
That's
At
true.
least Bama. I mean, I'm not gonna say Texas is like world beaters here, but they're a lot better than anybody Georgia's played this year.
That's facts. I mean,
But
Oregon's beating Texas.
I don't think so. I don't
Oregon's
think
beating
so. I don't think so. I think
Bo
Texas is
Nix is
really good.
cold. He had an off game. Bo Nix is cold.
He is good. I cannot argue with you on that one. Um, who else looks good? Oklahoma. We both picked Oklahoma to win, but we were texting each other. We texted each other like Friday
That
night,
was the only one I
Saturday
was
morning,
nervous about.
and we were like, I don't know, we're nervous about it.
I
And
just
then
haven't
Nebraska
seen anything from Oklahoma.
and like Nebraska scored on the first possession. They had that beautiful touchdown pass. I'm like, oh shit! Like Nebraska came to play. They didn't score again until like 5 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, you hate to
OU's got
see
a good
it.
defense. Dylan Gabriel's he's pretty good. He had a clean run. It was like 67 yards.
That's the
Um,
team that I'm gonna watch this weekend for sure. I haven't really actually watched the OU, so
let's see, who do they play this week? Hopefully they is it conference for all Big 12?
yeah.
They play Kansas State.
Um,
They're only favored by 13. Where I'm hammering that line.
yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know why people be trying to play with Oklahoma. We even try to play with them. Oklahoma.
Yeah, until they prove me otherwise, I like them. I'll preview a couple games before we hop off here. We'll do our preview show either tomorrow or Thursday. But not like some lines that I really like. USC plays Oregon State. They're favored by 6.5 points. USC is only favored by a touchdown against Oregon State.
Why?
Like,
They know
what,
something we don't. That's the problem. What do we
what
not
is it?
know?
I'm gonna have to tell the wife, well, whatever money we got in savings, it's going on USC.
Take your car back. I need that cash back.
Yeah.
We got a bet.
That's crazy to me. Um, A&M's favorite against Arkansas at Jerry World. I kind of like Arkansas.
Arkansas almost got beat this weekend.
They did, but they played. I feel like it's just a letdown game.
Yeah,
Sometimes
sometimes
those
that shit
small town
happens.
schools just, but like they're playing A&M at Cowboy Stadium. Arkansas is better than Miami. We can agree on that.
We can agree on that. We can agree on that. Miami didn't score a touchdown, so that's depressing.
I don't have any faith in A&M.
Yeah.
But do I fade A&M again? Because they stole all my money this last week.
Literally.
Uh, dude, I was already counting the money. I was like, and then gone. Oh, what else you got? Want to talk about some NFL? Some crazy comebacks?
Bro, that fucking Cardinals game was I saw the tail end of that. That overtime, I literally said the play before because Hunter Renfrow fumbles twice. That fumble, I was like, yeah, Cardinals are about to win this game. I was sitting at Twin Peaks with Onyx and Jaden Jackson. Think about that. Me, Onyx, and Jaden Jackson. And
Yeah.
I was like, the Cardinals are definitely about to win this game. Next play, fumbles again, take it to the crib. I'm like, I should have put my life savings on that. I should have put myself on that bet.
That so the 2 point conversion that he got,
Best ball I've
the
ever
first
seen.
touchdown. No, the one he ran in, the one he ran. That scrambled. It was like it lasted 22 seconds, right? He
Is that the
scrambled
longest
80.
play in history?
It's definitely one of them. He scrambled 85 yards for a 2 yard 2 point conversion. But they needed it, without that play, they don't even force overtime. But the other 2 point conversion you're talking about that he threw in the back of the end zone with no time left, that was that was a missile. I don't know how he got that in there. I don't
He
even
didn't. He didn't plan on it. He said,
understand.
shit, they down there somewhere. Just
Is
throw this
he
bitch straight.
so like the thing with the Kyler's, he's got probably one of the biggest limitations in the NFL with his height. I mean, it just is what it is. But he's one of the most dynamic athletes like ever. Like
Yeah,
so he's got such a high ceiling, but his floor is like if I don't know. They're such a hit or miss team. It's hard to trust Kingsbury. It's hard to
it's hard to trust Cliff. I can't
no
lie.
no no DeAndre Hopkins. Like that's a big W. They're staring down the barrel of probably a 1-5 start if they don't win this game. Now they got a lot of momentum. They beat a good Raiders team who's now 0-2. But like the percentage of teams that start 0-2 and make the playoffs, 10% go dating back to like 1980 or whatever.
Really?
So that for them to avoid a 0-2 start, that's huge.
What does this mean for the Bengals?
The Bengals are missing the playoffs.
No,
I don't e, I don't know if Joe Burrow makes it the rest of the year. I mean,
he's getting smacked up.
dude, they made the Cowboys defense look like the 85 Bears. I mean, like like Micah Parsons is so good.
I was about
I'm
to say
so
Michael
glad he's on my
Parsons
team.
is up there as one of the best ever
He's
already.
through 20 games, he has more, or not 20 games. How many games have they played? Yeah, 20 games. He has more sacks than anybody in NFL history. That means Lawrence Taylor, Donald, you name it.
And now he's first in basically all the big defensive stats and sacks, tackles for loss, QB hurries,
He's
and
he's not even a defensive end either. He's a linebacker. Like he just plays wherever. He's that good. Like
yeah,
I he's got to be at least top three defense player in the
he's
league right
gonna
now.
get paid $400 million one day.
Honestly, I don't even care what he gets. As long as he's on the Cowboys, I'm fine. Like
Gotta
we
keep
could trade Dak, you get rid of Zeke, whatever it takes to keep this guy. I don't
that's
care.
facts. Gotta keep him. Are we keeping CD? No, CD can go.
I'm kind of disappointed in him. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Exactly. I want Trayvon Diggs though. I don't care. I don't
He
care.
did lock up Chase. Chase was
I like
top.
Trayvon Diggs.
Chase was chirping a little bit. He's like, this guy's got no technique. He's hit or miss. He held him to one catch, I believe.
I'm on Trayvon Diggs. I don't care. People, defense is hard. Corner's hard. If your turnovers matter more than yards, you can get as many yards as you want. Fuck 1,000 yards. I got 12 picks in the fucking National Football League. We should win games off of that.
Which they did. They went 12-5 last year. So I mean,
Exactly.
he doesn't have one yet, but the defense looks good. The defense looks good.
Yeah,
The thing with Diggs is he's such a high risk, but he's a high reward player. Like he's gonna take chances. He's not gonna play that little pussyfoot 10 yards off and just let you dink and dunk. He's
exactly.
gonna jump routes. He's gonna take chances.
You're
And
betting that $30 again. High risk, high reward.
100%,
It was
100%
a 7 parlay. The risk is high. The reward would have been great. It's just
would have been so
what
nice.
I'm saying. You got to take the risk.
I like it. I like Diggs. I'm with you. Those Diggs haters can go to hell.
Exactly.
Um, quick shout out to Tua. What a fourth quarter. Did you see his stats in the fourth quarter?
Bro, so I have fucking Tyreek Hill on my fantasy team. We're actually, I'm going to pull this game up.
Wow.
Look at this.
You probably scored 170 points this week.
I scored 187, actually, to
Holy
be
shit.
exact.
Wow.
Look at this shit. So I get the notification that Tyreek Hill scores 42 points. I'm like, yeah, I got to be up. I go over, click on the thing. He has Jalen Waddle who scored 41 points. So
Like basically eliminated, yeah.
and so going into yesterday, he has 165 points, and I have like 115. I'm like, all right, I lost, no matter what. Stephon Diggs brings me in 44, and the Bills defense brings me in 22, and I come back and win 187 to 179.
Hold, bro. That's almost what you just told me is almost identical to what happened to me. I was on the other side of that. I had who did I had? I had Amon-Ra St. Brown for Detroit. Guy's a stud. 120 yards,
Stud.
2 touchdowns. I had Christian Kirk for Jacksonville. Got me 26 points. And then so he had Lamar Jackson though and Tyreek Hill and the Buffalo defense, right?
Yep.
So I had Jalen Hurts yesterday. I was down 25 some points. I get all the way up. He was up by like half a point. And it's like third quarter. But Eagles are blowing him out. Vikings, Kirk Cousins is garbage. Jalen Hurts throws a pick. So that's like 4 points off. And then just never did anything the rest of the game. So I lost by 5. That's just a heartbreak.
You want to know how mad I am? So my other league, I have Alvin Kamara. Forget to take him out of the starting lineup. So I'm like, all right, I lost this week. I don't even care. Going into yesterday, it's the third quarter with like 5 minutes left. The score is 106 to 108. I have Jalen or Josh Allen as my quarterback. I'm like, say less. I need 2 more points. Didn't touch the field again after fucking going into fourth quarter. He didn't touch the field again. I'm like, all I need is 2 points. Put his ass in the game.
Oh my God.
And so I lost because he never went in. And if I would have just put one of my bench players, every single one of my bench players scored. It was just Alvin Kamara. I didn't go change my lineup, and he didn't play. So 0-pointer.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Um, yeah, I'm 1-1. You won it. What are you? You 2-0?
I'm 1-1 in both of my leagues.
I have Jonathan Taylor, and the guy scored 7 points. I took him number 1 overall, and he gave me 9 points. That's terrible. I don't even have a backup running back, really.
I
My
have
back,
Clyde Edwards or whatever his name is.
that guy's on your bench?
Yeah. He started on one of them. He was on my bench in my other. I should have. Yeah. I had Jalen or Garrett Wilson went off for 30 on the bench. The Drake dude from Atlanta went off for 26. I could have, like I said, I could have put anybody in win the game. He was on the bench.
Your bench outscored your starters.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else did good? Giants and the Jets won on the same day for like the first time since like 2009 or something like that. How
Bro,
did the Browns blow that lead, man? That's terrible. They were up 13 with a minute 50 left. Teams, since they started tracking this data, teams going in to the freaking last minute and 50 seconds up 13 had won 500 and something straight games.
yeah, bro. I don't know, man.
That's the Browns need
Sometimes
Deshaun
teams
Watson
just
back.
shit the bed
That's just you can't do that with the Jets though.
royally.
They're the Jet. They made Joe Flacco look like prime
They
Tom
need
Brady.
Deshaun.
Mm.
Hot take.
You said they need Deshaun.
They need Deshaun.
Bro, some of them Browns fans are out of line. I'm not trying to laugh about it because it's like it's terrible, but like they can't be serious. Like, how are you doing that? Like, they're just a different breed up in Cleveland, man. I'm telling you, they are something else.
The internet's just a different breed, fam. The internet is you see some of the most wild shit on the internet. Makes no sense to me. Wait, before this ends, I want you to go look at this leg break that I sent
Okay,
you
I
on
got
Twitter.
you. I got you. I got you.
2 minutes
Yeah,
left.
we'll
So
we'll end on that. Let's see what you sent me. I'm scared. Who did this? Bryce Ramirez?
yeah, he plays linebacker at Tech. Good guy. And so you gotta wait for the second angle. And you gotta pay attention closely. Let me know whenever it gets to the close up.
All right, here it is. Oh no, you see his bone. I've
No,
never
that's so
seen
bad.
anything like that. That is bad. That is poor guy. I hope he's
Poor guy.
okay.
No, he's that's what
Oh, do you know
sucks is
him?
it's
Do you
like,
know that guy?
yeah, I'm good friends with him. Good guy.
Oh man, I hope
Really
he's
good. He's a
okay.
walk-on too. One of the hardest walk-ons I've ever met. That like this is his first year. He was starting too. Like he's one of the players that like comes on, walks on, gives the most effort out of anybody. Like, damn, not him. That's the worst.
Dude, I don't know if I could stand up right now after that.
That's a terrible bro.
That's
He's still out there right now. He's still there. He had 2 surgeries. He had one yesterday. I think that was his last surgery, but that's a career-ending injury. That's what sucks. And if it's
yeah.
not, that's at least a
Well,
2.5, 3 year.
yeah. Hopefully he fights back and at least gets to play another series.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's tough. What is he a freshman, junior, sophomore,
Um, I would say he's a junior.
a
I think he's
junior?
2 years younger than me. He
I
might
got
be
you.
three, but I think two.
All right, man. Well, hopefully you get better, Ramirez. That's tough.
Shout out to Bryce Ramirez, man.
Shout out Bryce Ramirez. Get better, man. Wow. We're gonna end on that. We'll see you in a couple days with our picks for the week, and we're gonna win some money. I feel it. I've been cooking something
This
up.
is
I
the
got